Longline fishing is a popular commercial fishing technique used to target large pelagic fish, specifically tuna, by suspending hooks from a main fishing line. This method is used to catch fresh fish found in local fish markets and sushi restaurants. Bycatch refers to any non-targeted marine species caught by the longline that inevitably will not end up on your plate. These species are usually discarded after they suffocate or drown, disrupting the ecosystem with no gain.
These fishing methods cannot possibly target just one species, resulting in nearly 40% of global fish catching as bycatch and 60% of all tuna fishing as bycatch. Each year, this kills hundreds of thousands of dolphins, endangered turtles, and seabirds. Albatross are particularly vulnerable to this fishing method as they are attracted to the bait near the surface. As these birds mate for life and produce very few young, their mortality is affected long after their interaction. Ghost fishing from this process still affects animals even if they make away with their lives. This interaction between a diver and a dolphin underscores the point, as while this dolphin managed to be freed, thousands are not as lucky. While this method is not without its imperfections, it is not the worst way to catch tuna. Purseine fishing, popularized by the classic swim down scene in Finding Nemo, uses a large net to catch any and all fish that may be lurking underneath the surface. This method produces much more bycatch as animals that may not be attracted to the bait are ensnared in the nets. This process is not sustainable for the tuna targeted or the bycatch. The fishing method is most commonly used in Thai tuna industries, filling the cans of tuna available here in Australia. Greenpeace Australia releases a yearly canned tuna guide so you can check the sustainability of the brands you see on the shelves and inform yourself before making the proper purchase.
Several solutions are in place to mitigate the impact of longline fishing. First, setting lines deeper to reduce seabird bycatch, which occurs towards the surface as they dive for bait on the lines. Next, switching from J to C-shaped hooks, which targets a reduction in sea turtle bycatch. Finally, using bright-colored streamer lines to scare off seabirds rather than discrete lines that birds do not see and are at risk of getting tangled in. World Wildlife Foundation sponsors an international smart gear competition that encourages innovative fishing methods and gear with the goal of reducing bycatch. Although it's easy to blame the direct actors of longline fishing, there are several things that you can do as a consumer to reduce waste in this system and eat more sustainably. Oftentimes, we choose the cheap option without thinking of the consequences. You can influence the industry with your dollar by choosing sustainable alternatives to tuna. Resources like Australia's Sustainable Seafood Guide and Good Fish, Bad Fish are great ways to educate yourself and your friends about where your fish is coming from, how it affects the ecosystem, and the alternative sustainable choices you can make. We hope that this video has encouraged you to be more conscious of the origin and side effects of your favorite local tuna the next time you go for a tuna poke bowl.